as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Wide.
Cousins on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Clipper.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Vikings first down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
Here we go, Gun. We're going. Let's go. Two.
First down. Here's Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Line out. Through. Eddie.
Again, it's Cousins. And for the right side here, complete. And he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Black, 82. Line out. Eddie.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Hey, Steamer.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Terrell Suggs in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, we're good. Yellow. Reach in there. Yellow. Hey, Steamer. Gun. Ringo.
2nd down, Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle of the Diggs. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. That goes for a gain of 31. Now they'll run. Murray. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
He's going to get it running right. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Latavius Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Kai Forbath on for the extra point. Forbath, the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first one. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A first carry now for Alex Collins. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Sherrills to return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They run again on first down, Cook. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Hey, Steamer!
A first down throw for Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 44 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kendall Wright from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Now Forbath for the extra point. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Leopard! No. Check. Patriot!
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, man, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw is Jackson. Allen here on the screen. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Sam Cook now, on for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Sherrill. So possession goes over here on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Cousins to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins now from the 50. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hey, Oscar!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Emerson Griffin in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
All right, now look at 56. Look at
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. His throw incomplete. First, you sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Runs through the contact, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
On second down, Collins. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play action with Jackson. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here's Sam Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. It's taken to the 26. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Cousins now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Cousins now to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. Got some real estate. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Now Jackson on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Throwing is Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. 5 yards, a good run there, now 2nd and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
Watch his distance. Ready? We're going.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
We're going. Let's go.
Again, it's Murray. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Spurs. Zebra. Jihad. Ready? Yellow. Through. Zebra.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Black.
Cousins here to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Rhino! Ready? Two. Going. Black, 82. Rhino! Black.
First down. Here's Cousins. They shakes it off. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up second down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. On second down, Cousins again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Throwing here, Cousins. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Terrell Suggs in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Black.
Second down, Cousins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Zebra! Jahan! Black, Eddie! Black. Here we go.
Throwing is Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kendall Wright, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward.
Under pressure, they got him again.